and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. He will lead this one off today. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now the 2-1 pitch. .65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier waits on deck. High in the air out towards shallow right. Meadows will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So striding in, number 49. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
In there at the letters 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row, as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Mike Trout is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Counts even to Trout 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard. For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. A minute.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-0. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The right fielder, Austin.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Meadows carries a hitting line just over the... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Set to get his day started, Nelson Cruz, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, called strike. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another 1-2 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Carlos Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Castellanos.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Now batting, Dylan Carlson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
The left fielder.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up, and there's one away.
Batting 7.
Digging in,
The
Wilson Ramos. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
30.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Escobar.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball well outside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting it.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, number 49. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Phillies,
Here's the
second
first pitch to him.
Number 49.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or lay out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he's retired, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed to the upper deck. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hamilton is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Full count still. The next 3-2. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Whit Merrifield will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Hamilton on at first, nobody out. Runner goes. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Kevin Kiermaier
Has a look, now the pitch. Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
A dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strike him out, throw him out at third. Not the best turn of events.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nelson Cruz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. It remains 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball
Now
right there. No
fielder.
doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
One and two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded softly to the right. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Out in front of it, strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Castellanos brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that
Now
has
batting.
wheels, right? All
Number
he wants to do
25.
is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Number 25 stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
Now
he
batting.
could rack up quite
The
a
right
few
fielder.
more before he's done.
Off there.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Meadows.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sandy Leon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Now the 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Dylan Carlson.
The left fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Carlson.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound, taken in by Simmons, and he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint,
number
but
40.
nice execution, nice
Wilson.
hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And this is hit hard to the right side. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 21.
Now in the box, number 21. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Now
Yeah,
batting,
absolutely. A lot of
the
stress
shortstop,
pitches for him, you know.
Bobby
Usually you can throw
Witt
100 pitches, and if you're
Jr.
not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing, and he pops him up. Merrifield shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And that misses. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Grounded down the third baseline. Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Up next
So
for the
here's
Marlins,
Kevin Kiermaier, and he's
left
likely just trying to put
Kevin
one in play here. 0 for
Kiermaier.
2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes can. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 49. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Arodys Vizcaino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Arodys Vizcaino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 8.
Here's the Phillies
designated
DH,
hitter,
Phil Gosselin.
Phil
From the stretch.
Gosselin.
Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number
So 2 are
27.
gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. In there, and it's 0-1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Michael Givens is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Givens.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's set. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Givens offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swing. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Skied into very shallow right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Full count still. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, number 25. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 25. Your
Jake
attention,
Diekman
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
54
bullpen in the
Miami.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35. Jake.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 25 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Austin Meadows comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The left fielder.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Diekman, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting. The catcher.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More of the Jake McGee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down
now
here in the
pitching
9th.
for the Phillies. Number 41. Jake McGee.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon.
Leading off for the Marlins. The catcher.
John Birdie is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Get down 1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 49 ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win.